Estija, kaip ir kitas Baltijos šalis, ekonominė krizė užklupo staigiai ir gan skausmingai. Tačiau apsilankius Taline ir pabendravus su estų verslininkais susidaro įspūdis, kad krizę mūsų šiauriniai kaimynai mėgina įveikti kiek kitokiais metodais nei mes. Galbūt čia yra tas, žinot, ten gerai, kur mūsų nėra sindromas. Tačiau vis dėlto regis Estijos prioritetai ir valdžios požiūris į savo piliečius yra kiek kitoks. Advokatų kontoros Raidla Leins ir Norkų surengtoje konferencijoje Estijos ekonomikos ministras kalbėjo būtent apie naujus iššūkius Estijos verslui ir naujus valdžios prioritetus, vienas kurių yra švietimas. Jūsų dėmesio išskirtinis pinigų kartos interviu iš Talino su Estijos ekonomikos ir komunikacijų ministru Juhanu Partsu. Could you name the most essential reforms that Estonia is taking to combat the crisis we are currently experiencing?
If you say currently the economic situation, I think it's short-term view is quite optimistic, but it's a short-term view. What I mean that we saw some positive changes in different indicators. The overall confidence index are quite positive. Export is growing. Last month was something 25%. The industrial production is growing, not significantly, but around 5 to 7%. But I think it's still unemployment. Last months have fell down. Some points, but not significantly. But anyway, we can say that it's breaking the trend.
Yes.
It's no anymore that there is. So we can say that there are more new jobs than lost jobs, which is very significant. It's very important. I think we have to be very, very realistic on the level of government, on the level of companies. Not to increase huge expectations that this big crisis is over.
Yeah.
So therefore the situation, it's still, I think we have to look and trying to look the short-term perspectives and not to allow big expectation for the general public. So the major strategy, what was government taken, the first, I think, and the most priority was that we have to keep public finances in order and in very reliable situation. You know. That's a I think a prerequisite to any development in the future, and this we managed quite well. Our deficit is small. Our public debt is not rising.
How did you do that? Did you raise taxes or did you cut spending on
Both.
public sector?
Both, actually. It was not both. We of course we cut tax. We cut expenditures. We're trying to do in very solidaric basis. You know that everybody have to give something. So this. Mean that decreasing the salaries, public sector, private sectors, and other expenditures which was possible to cut. So this is one. Some increases the taxes, but not very significant. We did not increase the income tax. We did increase the indirect taxes, excises, VAT, which is also was a very political discussion. But anyway, it is a longer term, much better solution because the unemployment or this income taxes or generally the taxes to the labor taxes are still high if we are looking at the competitive situation. We didn't manage the public administration reform, by the way. We have still a lot of local governments. But these are the major changes. Today, of course, the most important question is that how to attract new investments.
Yes.
Both the domestic and the foreign investments, because the investments bring new jobs, bring new economic activities, and this is what we are working very hard on now.
What's your plan on this? How do you plan to compete with Latvia and Lithuania for foreign investments? Do you have any edge? Do you feel that Estonia has edge over Baltic countries, or maybe over Scandinavian countries?
I think we have to look maybe in this perspective, three Baltics to quite in the similar view that we have advantages comparing the Scandinavian countries, because especially this changing in the labor market, which is very important. You know, the people are expecting less salaries, which mean higher competitiveness. The people are much more ready to retraining, to look a new job, new skills. This is something which is very important, because we need more investments to the real economy, but that will mean that you need enough labor